I'm on the side that's been completed, and you can see where the hardwood strips have been cut and joined to the subfloor. A lot of the work that was done in here was done to the frame. A lot of the joists had holes in them. Many of them were too far apart, and they also joined a lot of them at the front end of this building. This is the part of the room where the knob and tube wiring ran through, and all the holes have been filled, and there's plywood been put over top. But in some places there were so many holes that they started to crack the joists. That's what happened here. The crack that runs along this joist is almost the length of this 2x10. So any place in here where there was heavy wood put on the joist, it was to cover cracks that were happening because of the holes that they put in the joist. This is the place where the gas line ran, and all these holes have been filled in and plugged, and the party wall's been filled in and plated. The worst part of the building for the spread between the joists was here. These two are 22 inches apart, so we had to put a joist up the middle. This is way out of code. And these ones were too far apart as well. They were so far apart, there was such an absence of joists around here that these two cracked. So we sistered them, and we can take the load off it by doing that. Another really bad part of the building was the front here. A lot of this lattice work that they did with the frame fell down. This part of the building was 3 or 4 inches down in the corner, and a lot of the joists here were cracked for the length of the joist. So that's why we sistered these up. Any place you have joists too far apart, you're putting too much stress on the joists that are there. So a lot of the work that went into fixing this went into this frame at the front. It's okay now, but it took a lot of work.